The first process, you use water and the milk barley,
Okay.
and you just mix it. And raise the temperature to 52,
Okay.
and then take 1/3 of it to the ground.
This one in here you already put the yeast.
Nope,
So you only put the barley on water.
just barley and water.
So this is, you call it the first process.
This is first process, and it's called copper mash.
Copper mash.
Copper mash.
Copper mash.
It's normally it's made from copper or from iron,
Okay.
and it's used for mashing, not for heating up, just for mashing.
Thank you. Okay. Can you repeat the temperature is about degree for the
In the basement is between 6 and 10 temperature of Celsius, and the fermentation is, I would say, for the lagers at the 11 degree, and for the top fermentation it depends. Ales it's still 20, and Weizen beer still 25.
Thank you.
Over there is hops, and there is
This is the
hop. That's Czech barley.
Czech barley.
That's polarized barley. It's used for dark beers.
This is for the dark beer.
And this is Munich malt. It's used for semi-dark. It gives the beer richness and taste like bread. Over there is caramelized malt that gives the beer the taste of caramel. And in the end there is a wheat beer. It's used for Weizen beer and 3 kinds of specials.
And all of those wheat is coming from Czech.
Yeah. These 4 ones are from South Moravia and the region around Nymburk, and the last one is, I would say, just from the region of South Moravia. So something like that pineapple, not cocoa or strawberry.
Not meaning that
It's a small roll. The small roll is used for the hopping. And if the temperature is higher, they eat more of the sugars and produce more of the carbon dioxide. So it means that they produce more foam that is destroyed on the air.
how many degree Celsius?
Over there was the temperature of 11.
Okay.
Over there is the temperature of 20.
Here 20. So when the temperature is higher, you can produce.
You produce more foam, and you also feel it that there is less of oxygen. You can the breathing is harder. It's the production of the carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide is that it's the, I would say, gas that will kill you if it's in a high volume. Yeah, you can see that.
This oxygen in the air.
To breathe.
Yeah. So for the highest premium of the beer, always the temperature is higher.
Temperature is higher for the top fermentation. Weizen beer,
The material you use is similar.
the material is almost similar. I would say in Weizen beer there is the difference in wheat.
Okay.
In ale there is a difference in, I would say, in yeast. There is always difference in yeast. Bottom fermentation is used special kind of yeast, and top fermentation is different kind of yeast.
What kind of yeast do you use to produce the beer?
The beer. For these ones we use from the Pivo Praha department. We take from them small glasses, and we make own cultures.
So you
For these.
cultivate.
Yeah, we cultivate. We have 2 cultivation units, so we are self-producer. We are self-producer. We just need the starting materials, and then it's everything for us.
Good. Thank you.
I would say 6 till 12 days. It's looks like that, but if it's new one, the foam is, I would say, nice.
This new foam.
Yeah, this new foam. That's only 2 days old. It's the beginning of the fermentation.
So this is the starting point you put the yeast.
Yeah, that's the starting point. We take the, I would say, boiled hop water.
Okay.
We cool it to the temperature between 7 and 8 degrees of Celsius, and then we put the yeast inside, and we mix it and put it into these fermentation tanks.
And how is the composition? How much?
We put about 1 liter of, I would say, thick yeast, or half liter of yeast per 1 hectoliter of beer.
So after boiling the wheat, you put here.
Yeah, after boiling with the hops.
With the hop.
Yeah, we put it inside with the yeast, and it fermentates here about between 6 and 10 days.
So the hop is usually for the bitterness and
for the bitterness and aroma of this. And the malt is for the richness in taste, for the sugars, and the yeast, it depends on the fermentation. If you have bottom fermentation, the taste is and the smell is, I would say, straight away. There is no flowery aroma. The beer smell like hops. But if you have the top fermentation, it depends. You can have the smell of hops. It's in the ales. You can have the smell of the yeast. That's Weizen beer.
Yes.
Because if you have a higher temperature, there are the smell like fruits, bananas, and some flowers. And if you give the, I would say, some other ingredients like smoked barley and pražený, roasted barley, you get the taste of the malt.
And how long you put this yeast fermentation for the alcohol?
At the start, if you have the premier, you have the level of sugars on the, I would say, 12.
Yes.
And then you follow the trace of the sugars.
Fermentation, to process the beer.
Process the
And how is the processing for the last one?
For the last one, it takes about 45 to 60 days.
Okay.
It depends on the
Quality.
on the quality. It depends on the beer, on the different kind.
Okay.
If you have high volume beer like our double special latte, it takes more time to mature. If you have just lagers.
So
If you have lagers,
it's aging.
it's aging. It's like wine and I would say some other kind of alcoholics. Wine
Like whiskey,
sometimes,
cognac.
But if you have high volume wine, the special kind, it takes more time to mature.
And the shortest aging for the last
The shortest
fermentation
aging
is
is
about
about 45 days.
and then the longest one.
Longest one we have in the year, we have beer about 120 days.
And you get more complexity if you do longer aging.
If you have the longer time, there could be just a little difference in taste. It's I would say caused by the yeast, but the beer, I would say, it's very hard to know how old the beer is, because if you just drink it, you cannot say this one is 38 years old, sorry, 45 days old, and this one is 70 days old. It's really hard to.
For regular drinkers, you cannot find out.
This room, I feel very cold. How many degrees is this?
Here it is at between 2 and 4.
2 and 3 degrees.
Yeah, for the whole year.
And no air conditioning.
We have here air condition, but the air that is brought here is also cold.
Because you are doing underground.
On the
And how
ground.
many meter underground is this now?
About, I would say, 10 or 12
Meter.
Can we taste some from the tank?
Yeah.
Okay. The beer from the barrel aging. Is it different taste?
I would say it's better taste because there is no pasteurization. There is no filtration. It's, I would say, natural beer with yeast. But all, I would say, other processes, that is the filtration, pasteurization, they are really important for the customer, so we can have a good beer for a long time.
Pasteurization is only to keep the beer longer in the bottle.
To keep the longer shelf life of the beer. Yeah. Because if there wouldn't be pasteurization and you will take beer from this tank, it can hold up on the air only, I would say, between 6 till 10 days. So it wouldn't be possible for customers from foreign countries to taste this beer.
So we are lucky today that we can taste the beer that, during the barrel fermentation. Not the barrel, the aging on the still fermentation. And this one is how many days already?
This is 62 days, and it's our premium.
You drink directly.
You drink directly. If you want, I can start.
Oh, okay. Okay. Good. This is the barrel. I mean the aging beer. Very fresh. I think more fruity.
Yeah, it would be.
And less bitterness.
Less bitterness, and I would say there is even richness in the taste of the malt and the yeast. You have also, it's a really rich beer in taste.
And can you tell to the Indonesia Sommelier Association your name and what we are doing now? Indonesia Sommelier Association.
Okay, so I'm working here as the supervisor of manufacture.
The name?
And my name is Lee Jinche.
So we are lucky today that we can see the whole process of the beer. Salud, kampai!